Luck, a simple word, holds immense power over human behavior. It's a concept that has fascinated humanity for as long as we can remember, influencing our actions and decisions in ways we often don't even realize. It influences decisions, shapes perceptions, and dictates how we interpret the world. From the smallest choices like picking a lottery number to life-changing decisions such as choosing a career path, luck seems to play a role. But what exactly is luck? Is it a mystical force, a random occurrence, or simply a matter of perspective? Some see it as a supernatural element, while others view it as pure chance or coincidence. These questions have intrigued philosophers, scientists, and everyday individuals for centuries. The debate over the nature of luck spans across cultures and eras, with each offering unique interpretations and beliefs. We often associate luck with chance events, both positive and negative. Winning a lottery, narrowly missing an accident, or stumbling upon a lost wallet are all moments we might attribute to luck. A sudden windfall, a near miss, a fortunate encounter, these experiences can leave us feeling lucky or unlucky. They shape our narratives and influence how we view our lives and the world around us. Our beliefs about luck can impact our risk-taking behavior, our outlook on life, and even our overall well-being. Those who consider themselves lucky might take more chances, while those who feel unlucky might be more cautious. The concept of luck is deeply ingrained in human psychology. We carry lucky charms, read our horoscopes, and look for signs that might guide us towards favorable outcomes. We are pattern-seeking creatures, constantly trying to make sense of the world around us. This tendency leads us to see patterns and connections where there might be none, attributing them to luck or fate. When faced with seemingly random events, our minds search for explanations, often attributing them to luck or fate. This search for meaning helps us cope with uncertainty and unpredictability. Whether luck is a real phenomenon or a product of our imagination, there's no denying its influence on human behavior. It shapes our actions, our beliefs, and our interactions with others. Understanding our relationship with luck can provide valuable insights into how we make decisions, cope with uncertainty, and navigate the complexities of life. By examining our beliefs about luck, we can better understand ourselves and the world we live in. The concept of bad luck transcends geographical boundaries and cultural differences. However, the ways in which bad luck is perceived and interpreted vary significantly across the globe. In Western cultures, the number 13 is often associated with bad luck, leading to the fear of Friday the 13th. This superstition is thought to have originated from the biblical Last Supper, where 13 guests were present, including Judas, who betrayed Jesus. In some Asian cultures, the number 4 is considered unlucky because its pronunciation resembles the word for death. This belief is so pervasive that some buildings even omit the 4th floor. Animals too play a role in cultural perceptions of bad luck. Black cats crossing your path are considered a bad omen in many Western cultures, while in some Asian cultures, owls are seen as harbingers of misfortune. These cultural variations highlight the subjective nature of bad luck. What is considered unlucky in one culture may be inconsequential or even lucky in another. This suggests that our beliefs about bad luck are often shaped by cultural norms and traditions passed down through generations. Superstitions, those irrational beliefs and practices often associated with luck, have been a part of human culture for millennia. These beliefs, though often dismissed as mere folklore or old wives' tales, have deep roots in our history and psychology. They are fascinating glimpses into how our ancestors tried to make sense of the world around them, especially when faced with uncertainty and fear. From avoiding walking under ladders to tossing salt over your shoulder, these rituals offer a sense of control over the unpredictable nature of life. They act as small personal rituals that people perform to ward off bad luck or attract good fortune, often without fully understanding why they do them. One of the most well-known superstitions is the belief that breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck. This particular superstition has endured through the ages, becoming a common cultural reference that many people still adhere to today. This superstition is thought to have originated in ancient Rome, where mirrors were believed to reflect a person's soul. The Romans held the belief that the reflection in the mirror was not just an image, but a representation of the soul itself. Breaking a mirror was thought to damage the soul, resulting in misfortune. The idea was that the soul would be fragmented and it would take 7 years to renew itself, hence the prolonged period of bad luck. Another common superstition involves the fear of black cats crossing your path. This belief is widespread and has been perpetuated through various cultures and generations. This belief likely stems from medieval Europe, where black cats were associated with witches and witchcraft. During this time, black cats were thought to be witches' familiars, creatures that aided them in their dark practices. Many superstitions, like tossing salt over your left shoulder to ward off bad luck, have practical origins. This particular practice is rooted in the value and significance of salt in ancient times. Salt was once a valuable commodity, and spilling it was considered wasteful and potentially unlucky. In many cultures, salt was used in rituals and was believed to have protective properties. The ritual of tossing salt over the shoulder was a way to appease the Roman goddess Salus, who was believed to protect against misfortune. By throwing salt over the left shoulder, people aimed to blind any evil spirits lurking behind them. Superstitions, while often dismissed as irrational, can provide a sense of comfort and control in an uncertain world. They serve as coping mechanisms, helping people deal with anxiety and the unknown. They offer a framework for understanding and potentially influencing events that are beyond our control. In a way, superstitions are a testament to the human desire to find meaning and order in a chaotic world, bridging the gap between the known and the unknown. Section 4. Witchcraft and Curses. The idea of witchcraft and its association with bad luck has captivated and terrified people for centuries. In many cultures, witches were believed to possess supernatural powers, capable of inflicting harm and misfortune upon their enemies. Curses, often associated with witchcraft, were believed to be a powerful form of bad luck. These curses were thought to be invoked through rituals and incantations, bringing about illness, misfortune, or even death. Historically, accusations of witchcraft were often directed at individuals who were marginalized or perceived as different. Women, in particular, were frequently targeted, accused of possessing evil powers and blamed for unexplained misfortunes. While the belief in witchcraft and curses has diminished in modern times, it still persists in some cultures. The fear of being cursed can have a profound psychological impact, leading individuals to attribute misfortune to supernatural forces rather than rational explanations. The association of witchcraft with bad luck highlights the human tendency to seek external explanations for negative events. It reflects our desire to make sense of the unknown and to find someone or something to blame for misfortune. Section 5. Is luck real or randomness? The question of whether luck is a real phenomenon or simply a way for humans to make sense of randomness has been debated for centuries. Philosophers, scientists, and thinkers from various cultures and eras have pondered this intriguing question. Some argue that luck is a mystical force that influences our lives in ways we cannot fully understand, while others believe it is merely a construct of the human mind, a way to explain the unexplainable. There is no scientific evidence to support the existence of luck as a tangible force, leading many to conclude that it's merely a product of our perception. Researchers have conducted numerous studies to determine if luck can be quantified or measured, but the results have consistently shown that what we often attribute to luck can be explained by probability and chance. Those who believe in luck often point to personal anecdotes and experiences as evidence. They share stories of times when they felt extraordinarily fortunate or devastatingly unlucky, using these narratives over time. In other words, given enough opportunities, both good and bad events are bound to happen. Over the course of a lifetime, we are bound to experience both fortunate and unfortunate events. These events, when viewed in isolation, may seem like the result of luck, but when considered as part of a larger pattern, they reveal the inherent randomness of life. Attributing these events to luck, they argue, is a way of imposing order on randomness. By labeling certain outcomes as lucky or unlucky, we create a sense of control and understanding in an otherwise chaotic world. The human brain is wired to seek patterns and make connections, even when none exist. This cognitive bias, known as apophenia, leads us to perceive patterns in random data and attribute meaning to chance occurrences. This tendency, known as apophenia, can lead us to perceive patterns in random data and attribute meaning to chance occurrences. It's a survival mechanism that has helped humans make sense of the world, but it can also lead us to false conclusions about the nature of luck.